and welcome back to Genshin. We are back. Last time, I'm trying to remember what we did. We did the feast after helping Nahida defeat the Balladeer, and we also started on the potion alchemy place. And we were off camera. I was exploring Fontaine a little bit. That's why I'm hydro right now, so I can like shoot stuff. But yeah, I unlocked some of the Fontaine area. As you can see, I've only gotten 2 statues of the 7 though. There's 5 more, and then there's 2 over here, 1 there. Oh wow, I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I only have 8 statues of the 7 to unlock. Alright. Let's see what we have. We have the mail that I have unlocked. And one thing I'd like to say is we have given Barbara the right weapon. And we gave Lisa the other one. So that should be good now for like the training guide. They're relatively strong, but have room for improvement. This is gonna say that because I just switched her to Hydro, but she was good before. We didn't give him the right weapon. No, we did. We just need to do a domain on Sunday. You have Mighty Charles, Hilly Charles shooters. Or we can craft those. I'm pretty sure we're able to craft those. Alright.
Which should I choose?
Go to the crafting table and see if we can craft any of those things. I can craft one of those. I can craft 8 of these. I'll craft 8 because why not? And then what about these? I'll create all 18. And then I can make 6 of these. Plus a bonus 5. Alright. Let's look at the training guide. Put your weapon. We already got all those. We just need these, which we can't do yet. Sadly. We can do these. Oh wait. Today's Friday. Tomorrow's Saturday. We can do those tomorrow. Alright, let's teleport to the statue of the 7. Alright. Let's see. It's this way. see if I can shoot the Sammy trolls.
Dodge this.
Freeze.
Freeze.
Trolls. Alright. Let's see if I can go on this side and just start shooting at it. Oh, that didn't work at all because of the fucking hill. That's alright. We'll shoot it from this side. Up. Traveler, up. I don't think it's reaching far enough. Oh well.
Cool it. Oh, so sorry.
Oh my god.
Try not to enjoy this too much. You're in for a little shock.
Come on, we can do it.
Hydro Traveler, yes! We have Hydro Traveler.
Go!
Not gonna lie, that doesn't really do much. Thank you. Alright, but we got the thing for... Who was it? Kaya? No, it was Barbara. We can level these up, right? Oh, Stardust Exchange? I can only get 3. There we go. You got a new voiceover? Let me guess, it's about Fontaine. About fountains. Yep. It's about Fontaine. DPS. Barbara. Maybe.
Today's no good for going out. Did I say that yesterday as well?
Oh my god. Lisa, stop. Look at those hilly trolls just chilling. Let's go around. I said let's go around and then I set off another bunch. Did he even drop anything? He didn't. That's bold. Yeah.
Are you?
We'll just keep shooting at her.
The more, the merrier. Over here.
Freeze!
Over here.
Oh my god.
This moment will be frozen in time.
Water jet.
I hate when she teleports. Oh,
Ready, steady,
Wow.
go.
about that woman. I have characters that can get rid of your electro easily. Maybe.
Go.
Yeah.
Let me amuse myself a little.
Oh my god, stop teleporting.
Go. Shine.
There we go. Did we even get the right thing? We did, didn't we? Wait a minute, I'm looking at the wrong thing again. Training guide. Where is my charger? My phone is dying, and that's what I'm looking at to talk to you guys. Or talk to one person. But that works. I knew a lot of people wouldn't come into the stream since I started streaming late. But I had to cook dinner today. So that's why. Alright. It was for her weapon. Right. That's what it was. Alright. We gotta find Hilly Churl's shooters. Why in Storm Terror's lair? I mean, I'm not complaining. I love the music here. Storm Terror's lair music is my place. Just listen to it. I love this music. If it wasn't like copyrighted, I would use this for one of my role plays, to be honest. We're not gonna mind the ruin guard right there. Alright. Normally I listen to this music when I am making scripts. Did you drop anything? Nothing? Please don't bring that ruin guard over here. He's coming over here. I don't like that.
Don't get frostbite. Ah!
You're not dropping item. Oh, I caught its attention anyways. Motherfucker! God damn it!
Freeze!
Come on, we can do it. I'll protect us. Oh,
You're in for a little shock.
water jet! Bombs away!
spark things up a little.
Cool it. This moment will be frozen in time.
Go!
Hi. I just noticed someone else is in this chat. Hello there, welcome in. Nice to see some new people here. You're one of those people who keeps starter teams forever. No, I'm not. It's just I have to build my other characters first before I can put them on here, because it will be like useless fighting with a level 40 character against like level 65 or 70 like creatures. It would just like be taking forever. So I'm like trying to slowly build them so that I can use them.
My.
Freeze.
And it's dead. Yay. But no, I'm not one of the people who is going to keep starter teams forever, because I have some characters I want to put on my team, like some of these here, because they're 5 stars. I have like a bunch of characters I can put. I just need to build them all, because besides like these few at like level 70 or level 60 and stuff, the rest are like level 50 and below. I would have to look at some team combinations and see if I have a team combination that would work. Yeah, I didn't get a single one of those. So we're not going to bother with that right now.
Seems all the other knights already have their.
We are going to do what the title says. We are going to struggle with some quests. Alright. Let's go over here. Help me with building the characters? I would enjoy the help. I've been getting a few like helps with Mika, but since me and Mika's time difference is so different, we don't like always like play for a long time grinding, because by the time me and her like call each other, it's like 2 a.m. for me. So plus, not to mention, she's in like other things too, so she's busy right now recording. So that's that. Do you not have the game, or are you not my level? Alright, let's talk to some of these
there
people.
you are, traveler. Well, how is it? Are you enjoying the feast today? If there's anything you're unhappy with, just let me know. I'll be sure to take note of it.
It's great. Thanks for inviting me.
That's good. It's the first time I've ever invited so many exceptional people to one place. I was a little nervous myself. You see,
I'm on
every
EU
guest here
servers.
is quite extraordinary.
That makes
It's
sense.
unbelievable that we've got everyone together here. Almost like a fairy tale. Make sure you live it up tonight. I'll be happy as long as you're enjoying yourselves.
We have a message to tell you. You tell Sataria's message
I'm
to
honored
me.
to have her think of me this way. If I have a chance in the future, I would really like to invite her to one of my performances. I can't explain why, but I just feel elated right now. Thank you.
Oh, that was cute. Let's talk to...
My lady, the grilled meat over there is delicious. Have you tried it?
Yes, I also tried some fruit just now. Oh, they're very sweet. What an amazing place to relax. No wonder everybody likes to rest at the Grand Bazaar.
You said it. Oh, look who else is here.
Hi.
Hello! Oh, I'm so happy Nilu invited everybody. Oh, now I have the chance to meet all the heroes.
My pleasure. I'm glad we could come.
Hey, less of that polite chit-chat and more eating and drinking. The feast is about having fun, not stuffy formalities.
I seldom participate in such lively gatherings, but the atmosphere here is quite good.
Huh? I thought you might find it boring.
No. This gathering today has a unique meaning. The Grand Bazaar is lively because the people here feel happiness from the bottom of their hearts, unlike the farces at the Academia. That happiness is an emotion that'll be forever alien to those bookworms who have driven themselves insane by studying. I seem to have taken both keys when I left the house. Oh well.
Oh wow, he took Kave's key.
The atmosphere here is good, and everything is delicious.
It must be rare to see you at such a lively gathering.
Yeah. I don't often come to such places, but it feels quite good. I have a lot to handle these days. Otherwise, I could show you around.
It's alright, don't worry about us.
There's always next time. We're friends after all. This feast is pretty good. I like it.
What is our character doing?
Hey, what's wrong? Your head is starting to droop.
Am I tired? I'm suddenly a little sleepy.
Hey, you can't just fall asleep here. Paimon will go find something delicious for you to eat. You'll wake up once you put something yummy in your tummy.
Really?
Of course. Just wait here for Paimon.
Is it because I didn't sleep well last night that I feel sleepy all of a sudden? Or is it because I'm too full? Huh? It seems like someone is there. Why is everyone all frozen?
It's me.
Oh, it's Nahida! That scared the fuck out of me, to be honest. Hi, Nahida. Nahida, it looks like my consciousness is connected to yours again.
You may blame me for being a bit too self-indulgent. I was thinking about talking with you, and the next thing I knew, I had made a connection with you. The connection between us is amazing. It's like flora and the fence it grows upon.
Is there anything you need from me?
I heard there's an amazing celebration feast today at the Grand Bazaar. I wanted to have a look for myself, so I snuck in. Lately, I've been so busy dealing with all the fallout from recent events, so I really haven't had any free time.
Oh, that's sad.
Although you've already helped me with a lot, there's still one more thing I hope you can help me with.
What is it? I said what is it without even knowing that was my next line.
Please say thank you to everyone for me?
Ah, so that's what this is about. It'd be better if you could do that yourself.
Oh, is it not convenient for you to do that for me?
Some things in this world must be done by yourself.
But if I just show up all of a sudden, people will become all quiet and stiff, won't they?
No.
What if I end up scaring them and ruining this wonderful feast? That'd be the last thing I want.
It'll be fine. Please don't worry too much.
Let me think about it. Okay,
Have you made up your mind?
yes, I have.
That's good. Wait, huh?
You said I should go thank everyone as myself, right? So, I've decided to borrow your body for the time being. Please don't blame me. The flora also climbs up to the fence to get closer to the sky.
Then at least promise me you won't say anything weird when you're in my body.
Everyone! Are you awake now? Paimon was just about to bring you the food. It's me. Huh? That voice. Nahida?
Hold up. What's going on?
I didn't expect to have a conversation with the consciousness of Lesser Lord Kusanali in the Grand Bazaar. Interesting. Is this also a part of the feast?
No, of course not. Are you Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Hello, Nilu.
You know who I am?
Oh, she's gonna freak out.
I already know every one of you. Nilu, Alhaitham, Sino, Dia, Paimon, and Dunyarzad.
Lesser Lord Kusanali?
I took the liberty of occupying the traveler's body so that I could thank all of you in person. Thank you so much for rescuing me, even if that meant placing your own safety in peril and taking the risk of becoming enemies with the academia, the sages, the doctor, the balladeer, and even the entirety of Sumeru. Without you, without any of you, I would have been in a much more difficult situation. Had you not helped me to resolve the crisis, not only I, but Sumeru and even the entirety of Tevat would have suffered great misfortune. People refer to you as the heroes who managed to rescue a god. I'm quite fond of this name. It not only explains your identities, but also bears witness to your relationship with me. Please, allow me to present to you my most sincere gratitude.
Lesser Lord Kusanali, you have done so much for Sumeru, and I didn't even have a chance to do anything for you. You don't have to do this.
Dunyarzad, the suffering you endured during your illness is also proof of you being with me and praying for me. Thank you.
You don't need to be so ceremonious. It's always been my duty to protect you.
This is how the relationship between the Academia and Dendro Archon should be. We just did what was necessary and set things back on the right path.
You're an Archon, but you act so humble. You really don't need to be so polite with us.
I'm honored to have been able to take part in this plan. I hoped you liked the dance I dedicated to you.
Thank you, all of you. Thank you so much.
That's so cute. Is it gonna do a pan over? Yeah, it's gonna do a pan over before it does. See, just like I said, everybody is very happy to meet you. Nahida shows up for a surprise visit and brings the feast to its climax. Sincere joy flows in the hearts. A warm atmosphere of talking and laughter carries on late into the night. Don't mind the dogs barking, by the way. And the feast ends on a perfect note.
Did you rest
Never
well?
mind, nobody's here anymore. I think I slept alright.
After Nahida left, you ate a lot of food. You've become a glutton.
Still nothing compared to Paimon.
That just means you still have a lot to learn from Master Paimon, the Sage of Gluttony. Alright, since you're awake now, should we go and have a chat with Nahida? She should be in the academia right about now. If you have any questions, now's your chance to ask.
Alright, we gotta go to the sanctuary of Suristana. Wait, did I see another statue of the seven owl have? It. I'm guessing that's that one. Yeah. Alright. Well, let's go up here first. Is Turistana all the way up here? I found a chest.
Is this an answer from this world?
I was like, where is the stuff that comes with it? Hello? There we go. Holy shit, I'm like climbing to the top of this fucking thing. Let me guess, I could have teleported to it. No, it just says teleport to Sumeru City. Alright, looks like we're just walking our whole ass up here. There we go. Oh right, I forgot. The music in here sounds so ominous. Not gonna lie, the music in here kind of reminds me of the intro music for the Five Nights at Freddy's movie. I'll walk to Nahida. There we go.
Nahida! Hello, Traveler and Paimon. What a fantastic night. I'm still immersed in all the happiness and joy, like a candle floating on water. So are we, and that's why we're here to talk with you. Is there anything you want to know?
What happened the day after I fell asleep?
You mean, what happened after the doctor put you to sleep?
Did he take the gnosis?
You guessed correctly. The
Oh.
top-ranked Fatui Harbingers, up to number 3, possess power comparable to that of gods. I was no match for him in that kind of situation.
She gave up her gnosis
However,
too.
in spite of the bad situation, I still managed to make a fair deal with the doctor. I'm sure you remember the entity that changed your fate, the Heavenly Principles. In fact, the Heavenly Principles has been quiet since the Conria disaster 500 years ago. I used this point as leverage against the doctor. I told him that the Heavenly Principles may be awakened if I destroy the Gnosis. Although it's just a bluff, he still fell for it. I assumed that the Heavenly Principles wouldn't just stand by and let such extensive damage to its laws take place. And as for what I exchanged for the Gnosis, the exchange served as both punishment for the doctor as well as a boon of new knowledge that I couldn't refuse as the God of Wisdom.
About the Akasha.
After recent events, the Akasha can no longer function as it used to. I've given it some thought, and have decided to shut it down permanently. But this is definitely not a bad thing. Even from the beginning, I've been planning to shut it down. The Akasha's centralized administration of knowledge has always restrained people's curiosity and curtailed the number of paths available to them. I don't think this is good for Sumeru. Although people may initially feel a little uncomfortable with the loss of the Akasha, they will soon understand that this life is more suitable for them. And as for the future of Sumeru, I'm preparing to regain control of the academia. The former sages have received their punishment, but the new sages have yet to be selected. I will oversee the process personally. I hope that the new 6 great sages will be more focused on academics. Sumeru needs such leaders more than ever. The other big issue is the people of King Deshret. All the residents of the desert, in fact. They have been mistreated for far too long. I've already taken some measures to address this. It will take some time to rebuild everything, but no matter if it's culture, friendship, or trust, we will rebuild it.
Wow. About the Balladeer.
He's still in a coma. I've hidden him like how one would hide a feather. I know you have many misgivings about him, but as someone who had become a god, he has retained a number of very useful features. Don't worry, I'll keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't do any evil. In addition, there are still some mysteries left in him. Some things may be very clear from my perspective, but he is still yet to understand them himself. His future will be determined by fate.
About Fontaine, the next stop on my journey.
Is that where you're headed next? Fontaine, the nation of justice? As far as I know, that nation operates in a judicial system.
Does their Archon personally judge people?
No, there's a Chief Justice in Fontaine. Generally speaking, the Hydra-Archon, Focalor, won't preside over individual trials. However, even then, Focalor will still make herself present at just about every trial. It seems that she just likes
It's not
to immerse herself
Focalor,
in
it's
that sort of atmosphere.
Focalor.
As Archon, she still reserves the right to influence the final verdict. Anyway, let's just say she's got, a very unique personality.
Alright, I've got nothing else to say.
Are you sure? Isn't there something else you haven't asked about yet?
Huh? You mean...
About your brother.
Oh god.
While you were resting at Gandharvaville, I took some time to perform an Irminsul search for information on your brother.
There shouldn't be any information on him in Irminsul.
Yeah! Isn't Irminsul a repository for all the information and memories of Teyvat? So there shouldn't be anything on her or her brother.
This is true in your case. Irminsul indeed does not have any information on you.
But it has
However,
information on Ether.
there must be something different about your brother. Because, as it turns out, the world has recorded information on him after all.
What?
There's only one possible explanation. He belongs to this world.
How is that possible? We journeyed the Sea of Stars all our lives until we came here. Things don't add up. If there's something wrong with my memory, or is it...
Nothing about this makes any sense! Wasn't this your first trip to Teyvat?
Do you know where he has been, what he has been through?
According to the records I was able to access, your sibling suddenly appeared in Conria. After the Conria disaster, he began his journey through the 7 nations of Teyvat. But just as his journey was about to reach its conclusion, the Irminsul records on him suddenly become fuzzy.
What do you mean, fuzzy? Did something happen to him?
All I know for sure is that somebody, for reasons only they can know, is deliberately obfuscating his fate. And whoever it is, if they can do that, who knows what else they're capable of.
Could it be related to the Abyss? Hi, Mika.
But even that wouldn't explain how he somehow comes from this world.
Something else I noticed was that according to these records, the Fatui have not classified your sibling as one of the Descenders.
Descenders?
What's a descender? Paimon's never heard of it.
Look, I'm sure you must be curious about the information I received from the Fatui in return for my gnosis, right? A very important part of the intel was about this world's Descenders. External
What happened?
beings,
Did it get
ones
canceled?
that don't belong to this world. Traveler, you are Teyvat's 4th Descender.
4th Descender?
Huh? So the Fatui count 3 other descenders before the Traveler, and her brother isn't even one of them?
That's right. My current hypothesis is that the first Descender was likely what we now call the Heavenly Principles. As for the other Descenders, I still need to verify their existence. It could take me some time.
Paimon's head's about to burst from all this crazy new information.
And yet, even knowing all this, I'm sure you must still have a lot of unanswered questions. I must say, I truly regret that I can't help you more as the God of Wisdom. There are many questions in my heart as well. I will need some time to go through each one.
Also, Mika, you missed it. I was saying that I kind of like the music here because the music in the I forgot what this place was. Sanctuary of something. But I said that the music kind of sounds like the song in the Five Nights at Freddy's movie for the intro credits. Same here. I'll need some time to reflect on what you've said.
And soon, you'll also begin your journey anew and depart from Sumeru. I'm very interested in your future. It's a journey that can't be observed or recorded by this world. If fate is the ultimate knowledge, then your future will be the ultimate fate.
Paimon's sure glad we got to meet you, Nahida.
The pleasure is
It
all
does.
mine. I can't thank you enough. Alright, that's enough talk for today. If you ever miss me, just close your eyes, and maybe I'll appear in your dreams.
Oh, wow. But yeah, just listen to that. That literally sounds like the Five Nights at Freddy's thing. have a story quest? Oh, we have the story quest of all the people in Sumeru. I was like, wait a minute. Mika, which one should I pick? Nahida, Alhaitham, or Dia? I'll let you pick. Uh, Alhaitham. Alright. Again, it's a quest I'm gonna take forever to do because I have to do all these first. Alright. Let's go over here for the because grass man. Love that for you. Oh, you have a message for me? From Miss Jet. To my best friends, Ali and Little Paimon. Oh my god. It's been a while. Hope you two still remember me. How are things going for you? I've heard from merchants traveling from afar and some adventurers that you've returned to Sumeru, so I wrote you this letter. I'm staying at the Tenet camp right now. Thanks to you, life's been pretty good. Well, let's make a long story short. I've wanted to see you two again ever since we last parted, and show you some proper hospitality. And also, there's something left over from our previous adventures that I'd like you to come help me finish. This is something I can only trust the two of you with. As for the specifics, I can only tell you about it once you get here. Well, I'll see you then. I've dropped Catherine a line too, so don't forget to come see me. We have to continue that quest. I just came over here to get my daily commission rewards. Alright. I didn't even mean to start a world quest. I just wanted my daily commission rewards.
Thank you for completing.
And also I wanted to send some characters. Send Amber over there. Send Kaya over there. What? Why? Alright. Womp womp. am not doing that quest. I'm trying to do the main quest. What are these? Some of these I need to complete some story quests for her. Oh, we gotta go all the way to Port Ormos. Hi, Kenneth. I still have the navigation for this. I want to go over there at some point just to get that random waypoint. Alright. Hello, guy. You have returned from limbo?
Huh? Wait, you're that blonde traveler who's on a journey to all corners of Teyvat, right?
Who's asking? Do you need something from us?
Paimon.
You bet I do. I was worried I wouldn't be able to find you. I have a letter for you, you see. It's from another Outlander.
Another Outlander?
He was a crafty fellow, let me tell you. Took advantage of a loophole in our mailing system by opting for guaranteed delivery, then filling in the most obscure mailing address I've ever seen.
Well, we are always on the road, so yeah, it's pretty tough to get mail to us unless we happen to go to the post office on whim. So, what address did that person give you anyway?
He just wrote, next to a small, white-haired talking fairy.
Oh my god.
What? So the address is Paimon?
Yeah.
Exactly, right? And if I'd failed to deliver the letter, I'd have been bound by regulation to compensate him. Really, he got me good. I count myself very lucky that I ran into you here.
Great. Well, let me see this letter.
Of course. Here it is. All yours.
Come on! Paimon wants to have a look too!
Oh, it's Kaya! Wait a minute! It's been a while. How have you been? I've heard that the two of you are traveling in Sumeru, and I happen to be in Port Ormos on official business. Lately, I've been stopping by the tavern for a drink or two every afternoon. If luck's on my side and this letter successfully reaches you, come to me then, and we can catch up on old times. We'll see it as a fated encounter. Your trusty buddy, Kaya.
So he's here in Sumeru.
I'm choking on my own spit.
Crafty does describe him pretty well.
This is definitely Kaya's style.
From what he wrote in the letter, it looks like he didn't think there was much chance of it reaching us. Or maybe he's just being sneaky. Do you think he's making this sound like a miracle of fate so that we'd have to go meet up with him?
Very scheming indeed.
Yeah, you're right. It's always nice to see old friends. The letter says that he hangs out at Jafar Tavern every afternoon. Perhaps we should drop in on him then, huh?
We're going to go see Kaya. Where is he? Wait until the following afternoon. Alright. Alright. So let's change the time to 16. There we go. That's close enough. Yeah. All right. All right. I'll be right back. I'm back, everybody. Alright.
Hiya should be at Jafar Tavern right now. Let's go see him.
How far away is that? Oh, it's right here. Look, it's Kaya! Holy shit. The music in this area is a little too much. Night! There we go.
I'll have something I haven't tried yet, boss.
Sorry, sir. I'm afraid you've already tried every type of liquor we serve.
Oh? Well then, just the bill, please. That's just as well, I suppose. I do have other matters to attend to.
Kaya, you're really here! Paimon half thought you were playing some sort of prank on us.
Hey, Paimon, traveler. Looks like the gods smile upon me after all. And come now, I wouldn't joke about wanting to see my good friends.
We've missed you too.
Wait a second. You must be here on official business, right? What do you think you're doing spending every afternoon drinking at the tavern? You itching for a lecture from Jean?
Not at all. The acting Grand Master positively terrifies me. Why would I ever do anything that might displease her?
Uh-huh. Very believable.
The truth is, I'm in Sumeru to learn about the alcohol industry here. So despite how it might look, I'm actually at Jafar Tavern for strictly business purposes. Sumeru spices are famous the world over, and it's long been rumored that this fine establishment was where a certain very popular spiced cocktail was invented. That's why the Knights sent me, their foremost expert in alcoholic beverages, to come and see if it is as good as the rumors say.
And how did that go?
So far, so good. I'm already in talks with some spice merchants in Port Ormos about some potential collaboration.
Yeah, that does sound like a great business opportunity. Guess Don Winery and Master D-Luke are gonna make a tidy sum from this one too, huh?
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves.
He still hates
Whether
Steelers.
this lucrative opportunity gets passed along to Don Winery or not depends on how nice I'm feeling.
Hey, using your job to settle personal grievances isn't very knightly, Captain.
I'm guessing you've been to Sumeru before.
Oh? What makes you say that?
You came to Sumeru all on your own, so you must be quite familiar with the place.
Very sharp of you. I wouldn't say I'm familiar, though. I just came here on the sly once, when I was very young.
And? Do continue.
Do I have to? When I said we could talk about the old times, digging up my past wasn't exactly what I had in mind.
You don't have to go into great detail.
Well, all right, since you're so interested. Like I said, I was very young then. Don Winery had only just taken me in. I overheard my adoptive father talk about sending a team of merchants to Sumeru during a business meeting. I'm sure you'll agree that everyone's curious about their roots on some level. And my roots? They're in Conria, which is said to have been located deep underground, somewhere near Sumeru.
Conria?
And so I stowed myself away amidst the cargo, and silently joined the merchant delegation on their trip to Sumeru. But it wasn't long before the merchant delegation received news that I'd gone missing. Their leader promptly found me, and before I knew it, my adoptive father was dragging me back home by the ear. It was a short-lived adventure. Sorry I don't have a more thrilling story for you.
Speaking of Conria, how much do you know about it?
Honestly, not much. The only reason I knew that Conria was near Sumeru is because I happened to read that in a book when I was young. My life had less and less to do with Conria as I grew up, and so I started caring less as well. I used to believe that I had inherited some sort of duty from my father. But then I began to wonder. Maybe my father left me in the peaceful land of Mondstadt for no other reason than simply to keep me alive. As well as ensuring that I'd be safely cut off from certain things. The thought that I might be able to actually live a happy life there must have been the icing on the cake. This is obviously all speculation. Simply put, I'm afraid that I'm not particularly in the know on this topic. These days, my surname, Alberich, is probably the only link to Conria that I have left.
One death afternoon, please, boss.
Dainscliff! What are you doing here?
Tell me, what do you know about the significance of that name, Alberich?
Dainscliff! What's he doing
You've
here?
decided to join us. I was wondering how long you planned on listening in. I believe I've seen you before in Mondstadt. Dainscliff, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, Paimon just
So
said
you
his name,
remember
so.
me. Then we are already acquainted. Kaya Alberich, descendant of the Abyss Order's founder.
What? The Abyss Order?
What?
Wait a
I
minute.
take it that you weren't aware of this until now, Kaya. Or you wouldn't have been so forthcoming with your surname.
Oh my. That's quite a lot of baggage for a surname, isn't it? Though I must say, it does confirm an old suspicion of mine. I suppose that was why my father left me in Mondstadt after all.
I'm surprised that you take me at my word without the faintest hint of skepticism.
Well, perhaps what you told me just happens to answer some questions I carry in my memories. And in any case, I recognize your eyes. You're a pure-blood Conrian, aren't you?
Yeah.
Very clever. Forgive me for being direct, but I sincerely hope this new knowledge doesn't change anything. If you've already let go of your ties to the past, then keep it that way.
Kaya, you're not involved with the Abyss Order in any way, are you?
Hey, hold on now. This conversation has taken a rather sudden turn for the deadly serious. And I'm afraid that as someone from Mondstadt, I'm not accustomed to this sort of atmosphere. So what if I know my ancestry? Do I strike you as the type who would be bound by that kind of thing? Relax. I'll be just as delighted to hunt down the Abyss Order tomorrow as I have always been.
I trust you, Kaya.
Either way, looks like we're out of time. I've got a spice merchant to meet in a minute, so I'll leave the three of you to carry on the conversation without me.
Well, alright then. You go do your thing, Kaya.
See you around. And Dainscliff, no need to listen in from the sidelines next time we meet. Let me buy you a drink.
You don't really trust him, do you, Dane? You're both from Conria, but you get on like oil and water.
The fact is, I still do not know him well. It would be meaningless for me to jump to conclusions. But can a person truly be unaffected by their ancestry? This remains to be seen.
So you said that an Alberich founded the Abyss Order?
Well, I suspect that they call your brother their prince, precisely because there is a succession of sorts.
Oh, so if he was the founder, he'd be the king, right?
So what do you plan to do here in Sumeru? Wait, am I related to Kaya?
I mean to investigate the Loom of Fate. Do you remember that name?
Yeah, the Abyss Order's evil plan. We learned about that back in Mondstadt.
You've got a new lead?
Not new. Not exactly. My memories suffer from erosion. But while I was recovering my health recently, I suddenly remembered something. Your brother. He mentioned the Loom of Fate back when we traveled together.
All the way back then?
Apparently so. I was also quite surprised when these memories tallied up. I recall that we were traveling to Sumeru when the matter was brought up.
So, you're going to the place that he mentioned back then?
Correct. At that time, they must have been introduced in one way or another to this concept. If I recall correctly, we were somewhere in Avidya Forest then.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go! Maybe we'll discover some secret that's lain hidden for hundreds of years!
No. Now is not the time.
What do you mean now is not the time? Are you concerned about the Abyss Order?
No, it's just... I'm still waiting for my drink.
Oh. You gotta go to the Avidia Forest. Alright. I didn't mean to press that. Oh, I need these. Is there any more of these? I'll have to look around at some point. This does not look like a forest.
Wait. This place, it's familiar.
What about it? It looks pretty normal to Paimon. Was it like this hundreds of years ago too?
Yes. The forest has barely changed from how I remember it. There is very little human activity here after all. Let's search the area and see what we can find.
Is this a field? It must belong to whoever owns that house over there. But it looks like it's been abandoned for a long time. You could be forgiven for thinking nothing was ever grown here. Or, wait, maybe nothing ever was grown here. It's an extinguished bonfire. Forest rangers, perhaps? Looks like it's been ages since it was last lit. And clearly they put it out carefully to prevent a forest fire, too. That's responsible.
Nothing else stands out in this area. All that's left is that building. Come on.
Wait, we're just gonna go barging in? What if someone's home?
Unlikely. There are no signs of life in this area. We should be able to enter without incident.
If you say so. Well, you lead the way then, Dane.
Alright, I think that's where I'm going to end the stream here because not a lot of people are watching. I'm going to go build some characters. And I hope you guys all enjoyed. Bye.